Welcome to another episode of Four Kings Podcast. Back like a crack with most sauce than a Big Mac. It's your boy, Manny Fresh, aka Duke Skywalker. Not to be uh 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 goddamn mistaken for Luke Skywalker. And I just gotta leave it at C man. Goddamn, just you know who I am, Manny Fresh. Shit.
Miss Cat.
Just Jay.
Yams. Oh yeah, we getting down to business tonight. And again, if this is your first time checking us out, like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. Justice for Taylor McCowan. You paid attention to credits. My sister was still fighting the case. Killed by a drunk driver almost 3 years ago. Still ain't got justice. So if y'all could hashtag Justice for Taylor McCowan, one time for the one time. We're on every social platform, TikTok, Facebook. As you can check us out live, YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Google, Apple. Hey, wherever you want it, we there. iHeartRadio. Yeah, hey, we doing it. God damn it. I just got to make sure folks ain't got no excuse. Because, the first thing somebody going to say is, I don't got a Facebook.
That's all right. If you don't want to go to Facebook jail, definitely tune in to YouTube.
That's the one. And the other people, people got more excuses than a nigga going to electric chair.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Ray Bud. Shout out to BT. They couldn't be here tonight. BT say he had the bubble guts or something. I don't know. Yeah, so take care of that, fam. And Ray Bud had to go take care of the business. So, when money calls, you got to answer. We're going to jump right off into it. First things first. You see the title, Married, Acting, Single. But before we get into the meat and potatoes, everything, got to address what's trending, right? So we talking about Kanye again, real briefly. Now,
when you say real briefly, that means
yeah, we snap and we done because we already consider Kanye excommunicado. So
I feel like he has been trending enough.
Yes.
So the reason why I say briefly is because new information has come about, a new theory, if you will, and they're saying that Kanye actually deliberately did this on purpose.
He probably did.
And I feel like he might have done that because he's still on a tangent and on a tear. But it was all to get out of all of those deals that he was in because he's made all of those companies money. But, Kanye's a billionaire. So why not go and make the money for yourself?
His net worth has actually dropped to $400 million.
Well, we talking about, liquid and all the other stuff, asset wise.
Oh, yeah.
Kanye a billionaire.
But
he's no longer on the Forbes list.
I feel as though he's always said ignorant things. And he's always went on rants.
I believe I second
what
that.
Makes this any different? I don't think it was strategic. I would think it was just him being an asshole.
It was just Kanye being Kanye.
Yeah.
And I can concur, but I would just say it was definitely, it made more sense as to the timing of this one.
But that's the thing. So why did it take for him to make a comment about the Jews for people to just be so outraged?
And then
when he has said so many things, as in slavery being a choice, the things he said about George Floyd, nobody was outraged. Mm-hmm. Or
exactly.
if people, let me not say nobody, people were outraged, but not to the limit of how they are now.
Right. Mm-hmm. So, and again, it's okay as long as it's about Black people.
Yeah.
And when you get to talk about the other races,
yeah,
it's a problem.
It then becomes a problem.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: as a culture, we have to stop doing certain things like this. Once we become the butt of the joke, or when we become ostracized from a conglomerate, we have to start taking more accountability and saying that we really gonna stand up for it. Just think about it. Gucci done said stuff, niggas still buying Gucci. Tommy Hilfiger said what he said 30 years ago, and niggas is still buying Tommy Hilfiger.
Yeah.
Especially niggas down south. You know, they starching the Tommies and wearing the polo boots still. So shout out to the third coach. Y'all know we get on.
I'm loving that somebody give me extra starch. No.
Yeah. So stay flow.
Right.
That was the move.
Spray a little bit too much and you got that white outline on there.
I'm gonna tell you where I got put on. So it came with instructions, right? So you're supposed to dilute it. And I used to dilute it at first. They was like, how you get your stuff? Nah, fam, don't dilute it. Just spray it on there. For real? Yeah, and when it dry, iron it. Man, you want to talk about walking like a robot.
Mm-hmm.
Stick man.
I never understood that trend. I don't understand why y'all wanted y'all pants so hard.
Hey, it was an extension.
I think it was the crease.
Yeah,
it was something about that crease.
It's something that was just so fresh about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like if you ain't had that crease, that means you ain't have time last night
to iron some creases back in my day, but not to the extent that y'all did.
See, now niggas don't even wear creases now.
Nope.
Like niggas just be flat.
Yeah. Actually, they be flat and they be tight
or
as
wrinkled.
Mine.
Yeah.
Tight as my jeans.
Right. So I mean, you got to give everybody their credit for that. You actually should take time to actually prepare to go act. Now it's just whatever.
Right. Stuff on.
Huh?
They just be throwing stuff on. I feel like sometimes.
Exactly. So let's get into it. The first topic of the whole reason why we got to give Jamie the credit for this one tonight, because at times when we're trying to figure out how in the hell we come up with these titles, right? So Jamie, you get all the credit tonight. This was you. I give you your flowers.
No, you
know what I'm saying?
Some of the credit too. She sent the video.
What not? But I mean, you came up with the title. See, sometimes the title set it off.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? So
a bit much more to the title, but
here we go. Kellen around and talking about Hilfiger ain't said that. Yeah, he did. Hilfiger said his clothes was not for Negroes. Come on now. He said it wasn't made for folks with nice posteriors and all that. And you knew who he was talking about.
Right.
He sure wasn't talking about Karen. Okay.
He ain't make no apple bottom jeans.
That's right. He ain't make no apple bottoms or nothing.
I tell you what, I ain't never had no Hilfiger jeans.
I had a dress. I had a dress. I had like shirts.
Maybe even some flip flops or some slides or something.
But never the jeans. Never the tennis shoes.
No.
All right. So we're going to get into this first topic, this first little clip. I'm going to play it and let everybody listen.
Single mothers? I don't, but, whoa. Get into it. Get into it.
Married women are single. How does that?
I'll give you this explanation. Okay. I'm not, because me and my husband actually work together on raising our kids. Mm-hmm. But there is plenty of households where a woman is solely responsible for raising kids, and a man don't give a fuck.
And you define those women as single mothers.
A married woman as a single mom, yeah.
It's
legally, no. But in reality, if you're a man, and I mean, your household run how your household run. But if you can't help your wife or your girl out with the kids, and you know she need a break, or I saw a video of a girl breastfeeding, and she was dozing off breastfeeding. The boyfriend was recording her. Look at you being reckless. Da, 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 da. Why wouldn't you just grab your baby? Yep. Baby, go lay down for a second. You tired?
Now I get you.
Because she's a single mom.
She's aggressive.
Uh-oh. We got action. Four Kings Podcast. Who we got?
Well, you know I got my shirt on. I had to call the show. Hold on, man. Look.
This boy Kelly talking about he didn't bought his merch. We appreciate the merch too.
Thank you.
Man. So okay, so this is one of the rumors that that used to go rampant and wild when we were kids, right?
Right.
So remember they were like Bow Wow got raped and all that kind of stuff. Those were like the early internet rumors. None of that shit really happened.
Right.
Fucking Hilfiger didn't go on Oprah until 2007, right?
Okay.
But the rumors started for him on 1996. He never was on there in 1996. Actually, if you do the research, the rumor has started as a campaign for FUBUs, because FUBU started the rumor because they wanted black people to not support them.
Really now.
So that's That's how it started, yeah. And so then he started paying rappers. That's why Pimp C was like, fuck your figure, all that. And all them niggas was, fucking Big Mo, all them niggas, they was getting a kickback. And so that's why it got going and it ramped up and then all that stuff. But that never happened. But fuck your figure, you know what I'm saying? It's still fuck your figure on mine.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? I'm still not wearing his clothes, but it is what it is.
I'm gonna say this. So it was a lot of times back then you could get away with saying it was a rumor, it wasn't confirmed, it was a true, because we lived in an era where somebody could say something and do something right now, right? I mean, do something then, and you couldn't have like
you really had no way to
real hardcore evidence to prove it. Nowadays, something happened. It's World Star. Everybody seeing everything. TMZ is leaking stuff. So I mean, I feel like this. I feel like Hill Figure did it. I ain't gonna lie, because you remember the rumor back in the day? He was talking about Lil' Kim went to the hospital to get her stomach pump. Yeah. You remember that?
All that.
So explain to me that. So we didn't have no proof.
I'm still a Lil' Kim fan. I don't care what nobody say. Stomach pumping out. I'm still a Lil' Kim fan.
I don't know. Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
Hill Figure, Lil' Kim probably did get a stomach pump, and it is what it is, man. Fuck it. I agree with you, C-Mac.
Appreciate it, Kay.
All right, man. I'm gonna enjoy the show.
All
And married people who act single is foul. I can't wait to hear what y'all got to say about that.
All right, bro. So that whole concept of being married and being single, it's a true concept. It does exist, and people have to identify it in various different capacities, right? So like the clip we were listening to was about the woman who was married. The husband was watching her struggle with the child, because in some households, the raising a woman is solely the child's responsibility.
You mean raise it? What?
Raising
the child is the woman's responsibility.
Yeah, raising the child is the woman's responsibility. Hey, look, I told you, I've been up since 5 a.m. I've been up since 5 a.m. It's been a long day.
I just want to make sure that the listeners.
I appreciate. Hey, that's what y'all here for. Y'all here to help make sure what we say it go across the way it need to come across.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because if we say, all right, great. So, but yeah, in a lot of households, what they say is that it's the woman's responsibility to solely raise the kid, and it's like that's not synonymous across the board, but then that does weigh in on the whole aspect of married acting single, because it's like if you're married, this is a team effort. You're supposed to help out. Like if that was me in that situation, I saw my wife struggling with our child breastfeeding, which by the way, breastfeeding is tough on women anyway. Because I think I heard a story, and it was actually true, that a woman lost a nipple breastfeeding, right? Because the babies, when they suck, they latch on. I mean,
look,
I tried it. I couldn't do it.
Look, my thing is this: once you have teeth, those are not your true toys.
Well, nah, because so the way they latch on, and then the nipple be getting like sensitive and hey, it's serious. Yeah. So I mean, hey,
mine bled.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I'm good.
She over there with the bloody nipples.
She's just gonna get this Similac. I'm good.
Yeah,
all right, baby.
It didn't last for me.
Hey,
but you have to understand,
I tried.
My oldest, I had him when I was 17, so I was still young. I tried, and when he looked up at me and he had a milk mustache, like I freaked out. I was like, ew, no, can't do this. Yeah. So
we actually
it just wasn't for me.
We actually got somebody on YouTube spamming us. That's what's up.
Oh.
It's the first time that's happened.
Well, we made it.
Yeah, nigga, we made it. So, but yeah, I definitely feel like you have to play that part. And so any male who's a part of that is like, yeah, that you definitely attributing to it. Yes, the nipple. The nipples.
Oh Lord.
Don't we gonna we ain't gonna go off into that now. Come on, Kelly. So shout out to my uncle. He was watching. But yeah, if you look at it and really assess it, what are other situations where, you know, married people acting single? I mean, y'all, hey, this was, you know, I'm outnumbered tonight, but I'm still gonna hold it down for the fellas. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and this can go both ways.
Go ahead.
It's not always just on the male that's married and he's acting single.
Yeah.
It can also be the woman that's married, but when she not at home, she's single. So you might have, you know, some that's like, okay, well, he ain't doing what he's supposed to do. So I'm gonna have my little 1-2 over here on the side that's gonna fulfill those needs that my husband ain't fulfilling. But she probably ain't being honest and telling her little 1-2 on the side that she's married. You know.
Yeah.
I honestly don't believe that's the case. I believe women tell that they be married. And so and men don't really care.
True.
Like
that goes both ways.
So that other clip, right, about the whole thing about married men getting more attention than single single men. I don't subscribe to that shit. I don't. There's no way in fucking hell. So she the only
single guys get attention, but men who are already in relationships and already married, they get more because now I'm just gonna say, if it's a woman trying to attract a man, she knows you already have the capacity that I was speaking about earlier to do this, and this. So now all I got to do is take you from her, now you can do all of that for me. Yeah. So see, your intent could be honorable, positive. You don't mean that. But if I want you, I'm going to put you in so many predicaments and send your girl all the photos to plant seeds of doubt. Working, you're on the boat having quiet time, you doing your own thing, you really not up to nothing. She no longer knows because your guardrails weren't up. Guardrails don't disrespect you. You know how to drive. You're not offended when you see them on the media.
No doubt.
You know that it's there for your protection. Right. You want to ensure your property, ensure your love. Put in place guardrails.
So here's my thing about that. So before I even get to that, my uncle said something about, so if God made genders for certain roles, can we argue that roles need to change due to society rules asking for a friend? Absolutely. And here's the thing about that, society set those roles. Not that wasn't something that was designed by, you know.
Right. I personally believe that in your household, in your home, you have your own way of doing things. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be what society says it has to be. Like, I too can get on the riding mower and cut the grass, just like you, if I wanted to.
Time out.
Hold on.
You said riding mower?
Okay. Lawnmower.
No,
whatever you want to call it.
No, I mean, because it's a difference between.
It is a riding mower.
There is a riding mower, right?
Yeah.
But your mind just went over.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. It's starting to now that you're saying this. It really didn't. But I was just like, damn, wait a minute. So y'all fancy like that with a ride?
Well, you know, just the regular push one.
Yeah. Okay. If you have a push one,
there you go.
You could. I've seen ladies out cutting the grass.
That's some money right there.
That is the money.
They ride.
Everybody can't afford it. Okay, everybody can't afford it.
There you go.
But if you have a riding board, ladies, y'all can go out there and cut the grass. All he gotta do is show you how to do it.
So if it ain't a riding mower, you ain't cutting the grass.
If it's one of the ones that go without me having to struggle to push it, then yeah, maybe so. It's a good little workout.
Okay.
As long as we ain't staying on an acre or something. You know, then you need a riding mower.
You do for that one.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
And see, I agree. Like, I don't have a problem with getting out there doing some yard
and
work.
you do the dishes and other stuff.
But if that grass is too high, no, I'm not doing that.
Again, chipping in though. Yeah. So if you able to do some of the things and take off my plate, why wouldn't I in turn do the same thing? I mean, it's attributing to the things that need to be done in the household. So why not?
If I pick the kids up, then you pick the kids up.
Right.
If I take the kids to practice, then you. It has to be some kind of thing. It's
got to balance out.
Yeah.
So to turn around and get back to that same woman who made that comment, I honestly don't believe because men are married that they get more attention from a woman. Now, what I will say is that, and I'm like Kellen in regards to this. He's saying he get more attention, but all right, that's fine.
It's correct.
But
keep going.
But this is what I'm saying. Honestly, you're looked at a certain way when you are a decent husband. Mm-hmm. Here's the thing about that. Just because you're a husband, shit, you could be one of the ones where she carrying all the weight. And so,
but that's the thing. When it's looked at like that, women that's approaching a married man or a man that's in a relationship, they don't know that right off the bat. If you're actually a decent one, women can tell after until they get involved with you.
Exactly, but it don't take that long. Certain questions, a whole bunch of different things about how you handle yourself will definitely tell. Like oh, that's a red flag.
She gonna do her research. She gonna figure out what kind of husband you are. And, it's women out there, if they see that you are a great provider, you're a good father, you work hard, you have a lot of good potential, ding, 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 winner, chicken dinner, they want that.
Or they just hear.
That's what they hear.
They just hear that he's doing all of these things. And it could
be somebody who's in the group of, women. And, you have this wife there that is talking so much, about her husband. And that's where I go to how I am. Because I don't talk to a lot of people. I don't talk to a lot of females.
Cat say she ain't telling her business.
I ain't telling
Cat is not letting the cat out the bag, okay?
I ain't telling you none of that. You don't need to know.
Right.
Because I don't trust you as far as I can throw you. And it ain't too far.
And it is true. Like there's certain things
you gotta be careful what you say.
You cannot tell people everything because when you do that, you got that one that's in that group that's like,
she telling it.
And I actually seen this on Instagram where it was this girl. She was talking to this guy that she was always broadcasting what he did for her, what he would buy for her. So. This other girl ended up seeing it and she was like, oh, I wonder if he gonna buy me one of them. Now, she got a baby from him. But you and the first girl used to be kind of, y'all was cool.
Yeah. It'd be like that.
So it's
like
just some things you can't let people know.
Yeah. You can't tell everybody your business.
Right.
Especially,
It just
I can't sit up here and tell you how he beating me up like a prince in the bedroom because you might be mad because old Joe over here ain't doing that and that's what you want.
He just give you the missionary.
Right.
Getting a few little pumps and he done.
Damn.
And you mad because mine going this long. You can't tell him everything. Don't tell him everything.
Yeah. But back to what the lady was saying, I agree with Kat that y'all men that's in relationships or men that are married, they do get more play than single guys because now, and I'm just speaking just from a female's perspective, now it's a challenge. Now if it's to hit you with, oh, so you can't have friends?
So BT said he agreed with you. The one time in history he actually agreed with you. And no, he agreed with you and he agreed with you. But he talking about yeah, right. So but Kellen running talking about he gonna be a coach out here trying to teach these women how to lay up because these boys out here being lame. Man,
pillow talk is a motherfucker.
So what up, Tree?
Hey, Tree.
And then you know what they say, if a homegirl don't want you, you ain't doing it right.
That's what's gonna get that homegirl ass beat.
Yeah. And you know what, at this point in my life, I ain't even fit to hit you. I ain't about to touch you. Bye. More power to you. And at this point, it's not one of those things I'm gonna do.
Yeah. If
he decided to go over there with you and do what he did, then you can have him.
And see, in those type of situations, I feel like when that happens, that's when I just be like, you can go. Because now I'm supposed to get my soda and my popcorn, and I'm supposed to do my feet like this and just watch the whole show because you thought what I had was great, but I didn't tell you what was going on behind closed doors. Yeah. So now you got what you wanted, and now you're about to see the real deal.
And see, that's what people don't seem to understand. See, these women, they sit up here telling you how great he is, he do this, he do that, but she ain't telling you if he going upside her head.
Right.
She ain't telling you if, they got, so many, loans taken out on their home, or, you know what I'm saying? She ain't telling you everything.
But again, in that aspect of it, a lot of people do stuff on a superficial level anyway.
True, especially now.
Yeah, because I mean, social media is real huge, right? They want to make sure. See, look at them spams.
Hey, spammer.
Look at them spams. I like that.
Dating for all tastes. What is that?
Tastes and ages.
Taste and ages.
Yeah, we done made it. Yeah, we got the
spams.
Lord have mercy.
So, but nah, a lot of people, like, I always tell people this too. I watch people who are married in relationships when they post their significant other quite often. I'm like, something going on there. It's some insecurity going on.
Something.
There you go. And a lot of people don't even see it like that. They be like, no, they just really in love.
No. Like I literally, God, I really can't even say I know this person because we don't talk no more at all. But I knew of someone that never posted their significant other.
Right.
Literally on their social media page, it looked like they were single. But the moment that person got caught, they started posting like crazy. Like it's to the point where they don't even be on social media anymore.
Exactly. You can tell what's going on by how somebody answer the phone.
Hello.
Nah, be like, hey, nigga, where? Yeah, hey, with the old lady, man. Yeah, just with the white kids. Yeah. And then,
like
men, it happened to us like that. Women can play that off so cool. Girl, you a fool. You know what? I'm gonna hit you back because we can't even do this right now. I gotta hit you back, okay?
And that's why I say, me being me at this age, if you gonna cheat, be honest about it. Be honest, because 9 times out of 10, I already knew what I wanted to do with you. So if you're honest with me, I'm probably still going to do what I want to do. But now I know if I get a phone call, how to react to that phone call.
Yeah.
Versus you not honest.
Barbara and Shirley.
Yeah.
I don't know. So at this point in age, I'm not saving face anymore. I'm going to tell her everything.
Yeah.
BT talking about, I posted mine to get out of trouble. I posted mine to, I guess there was too many else. Anyway, I posted mine to get out of trouble. See, I then posted, you leave me alone. And then he said, lies, he honest, you honestly leaving. He's talking about your situation.
No.
I'm like, look, here's the thing. And this is what's funny about it. A lot of women who say that they won't, they'll never say, and it goes back to that same code about being truly transparent. What are you being truly transparent with somebody who you're not really involved with for? Right? So if you really want to entertain somebody and they got a situation or whatever going on, that's between you and that person. They'll be the only, they be thinking that they got it in good. She don't never do this. And, I'm in that thing.
Yeah.
Nah, she probably been doing that. That's just what she give off the muscle. So, you got to take this shit with a grain of salt. Also, with the same concept of, because Kat, since we got, throw that scenario in there about getting hit on the first date. Like getting hit on the first date don't necessarily mean nothing. And that's a difference between,
but you know what?
Seasoned, mature people.
It's crazy to me because I feel as though, it's men out there who, pretty much you a hoe if you sleeping with him on the first night.
But what Andre 3 Stack said.
What did he say?
He said, if she has sex on the first date, that just means she know what she want out of life. Okay. So I'm just saying that's how I looked at it.
Why waste any more time?
Yeah. If you eventually want to try to build with somebody, and that's really the most masculine shit I've ever heard, though, because as a man, we want to know what it's hitting for before we put all this time and everything. Because if it's
and you know what, it's the same for us.
If we put this time in, and if it's trash,
like okay,
I'm talking about BFI.
It's trash.
I'm talking about,
but he treats me so nice. I can make up for this. There's ways.
Nah,
there's ways.
I'm sitting there like Bubba. I'm sitting there like Bubba Dub. Trash. Trash. Your shit trash.
See, that's from the perspective of a female. If I really like him, but I know it's trash, there's ways that it can make up. Yeah,
you're gonna keep trying, and you're gonna see, where it continues to go.
Right
now, what?
Tree say you got a choice, Miss Cat. We going out to eat or what?
Oh Lord.
All right.
No, Tree. No, we're not.
Damn.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. Carry on, ladies.
Wait,
she got a Harley Quinn on real quick.
She hit him with the school teacher.
Right.
That's it.
That's it. And that's that on that.
I done lost my
train of thought.
Yeah. What was I saying? You done messed me up, Tree.
I can't even play it back.
Basically, like we'll work. You'll make it work.
Okay. And you're trying to work it out and see, what else he has to offer, and there's men out there who treat you really, really good, and they're really nice to you, and they're really probably good for you, but it's trash.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, it's trash.
Trash.
Okay, and you know what? Vice versa.
Waste management.
It could be that way for women too. It could
exactly.
be, she real good.
But that box is trash.
She can cook good. She can do all that.
So here's the thing. So I sent it to both of y'all about the woman talking about she had $6,000 pussy, right? So here's
first of all,
your sex wasn't a $6,000 experience, right?
Priceless.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
I'm gonna need y'all both stop thinking like that. Because we all know it's some nigga that's hit and probably like, it wasn't all that,
Call up here.
Call me now.
Right now. Hit the line. You see the number?
Oh, but I honestly feel like it's some women who give like great effort and it never eclipses. And in a sense like that, okay. You give great effort. So the fact that you're willing to try like that, cool. And vice versa, as a man, he may not be knocking it out the park, but he may be giving it everything it's got. She might be saying go deeper, and now he got to really put his back into it. You know what I'm saying?
Put his back into it. Shit, I got some icy hot in the cabinet. I'll help you out.
But it's all on. It's you looking at that as a whole. Yeah. But when you finally get to the point where y'all get over that bridge and you're taking those vows and shit's starting to get a little rocky. You got to remember keep the same energy that you had from the beginning. But that's why I honestly feel like a lot of people end up moving like that. A lot of people start moving as if they're single because they never really left that stage mentally. Like physically, you can make all of those moves or whatever, right? You can go, okay, I can get married. I can sign this piece of paper, but
I'm good.
But mentally, I'm still doing and that's what I was saying. I'm like, I think a few weeks ago, I was talking about how people signify the ring as just being the holy grail, like the end all to be all. I was like, no, because of how you carry yourself. Mm-hmm. It's like you could not have a ring, not being, I'm married, this and the third, whatever. Just because you don't have a ring, it's like, but no. And that's people's concepts and perspectives on what they feel a marriage should be. But you can't force what a marriage should be on someone else because if you yourself are not married, because once you get married, you understand that, well, damn, their marriage don't function like ours. Their marriage don't function like theirs kind of do, but they still ain't 100% like ours. So you'll start to realize it's a commitment and a choice that two people have made to each other to figure out how to work their situation out. Because what work for your household
ain't gonna work for yours.
Correct.
Because what you eat don't make me shit. And I'm past the mic on that one.
But I mean, that's like I also say, if you're married or in a relationship, don't become complacent. Like, you still have to find a way to keep that spark going, keep it exciting, because just because I've been with you for so long does not mean that, oh, okay, this it. We ain't got to make this exciting no more. Like, no, still make it exciting.
That's right. Still got to suck dick in the car.
Of course. Just like you still got to recline the seat and give us some head.
Aggressive.
Hey, you got to be aggressive about that. Do you know how many women be like, we're married now. I only suck dick in the bed.
Get in the car. You know, she done probably had a couple drinks and just gonna turn over, pull your dick out. That'll be the best ride home ever.
Let me tell you something. All you got for a man, all they got to hear is pull and nigga.
It's already out. Like, I'm trying to. I think somebody sent me a clip. It was a clip with Ply where he said that he was offended because the girl like stopped giving him head and pulled her hair up and put the scrunchie on. And he was like, "Bitch, don't do that. I'm the motherfucking scrunchie." Like, yeah, don't put no scrunchie on. Let him hold your damn hair.
Nah,
while you do what you do.
Put the scrunchie on.
No.
So I need a so shout out to Kellen. Kellen say him and his wife gonna take you out to Papa Do's, what you like. So man, but not like a lot of stuff does become more complacent. But what I will say is that the reason there's always a lot of disconnect in that is because there's not an understanding, right?
Yeah.
If this is something that, and you have to realize, you're supposed to come together as one, but y'all are still two individual people.
Yeah, y'all still learning each other.
Well, not even that. Even years down the line, because there's certain things that you fancy, or things that you're interested in, that your significant other just be like, that's you, that's your thing, go on, do your thing. Or, yeah, she over there doing that shit again. You know.
But I feel like even if you are in a relationship or you're married, you still should have your personal time. Like, I don't want to be cooped up with you all the time.
But now we have to tie that back into the lady with the guardrails. So that's the only perspective in which she said that I felt was somewhat relevant. I would say this. You don't necessarily have to do guardrails. However, you are supposed to recognize these red flags. Just because you're not in the game anymore, don't mean as a coach you can't sit by and see the plays being ran and be like, hey, look out, we need to call an audible, or we need to call a timeout, and we need to, figure this out.
Yeah.
But if you see it coming, you're supposed to say, hey, I know.
Going on with that.
And you know yourself better than anybody else. So you know what could be compromising and everything else. But you also know that other motherfucker that you with.
Right.
So
you know how your partner is.
There you go.
That's like I tell the person that I talk to, there's certain levels to me. Don't get me to this level, because if I get up here, there's a couple people that you're gonna have to call. And let them know, oh shit, some shit popped off her asses in Harris County.
I was just about to say who you gonna call, Ghostbusters, but nah.
So I just don't do it. Like, you know how I am. Yeah, a female gonna speak, but that speaking got to come to a limit. Like, if I turn over and she hugging you to the point to where her boobs is all up on you, okay, now bitch, wait a minute.
You got to do the church hug. If you're doing more than the church hug, it's a problem.
See,
it's a problem.
That be the one right there.
And then I probably still won't say something, because now I'm waiting to see his reaction. If their reaction don't come when it should, like you ain't pushing her off, okay, now I'm supposed to come over here and I'm gonna actually approach you. I'm not going to approach her, because you're well aware that you're in a relationship. You're well aware that you are here with somebody. She don't know. She probably don't even give a damn.
Exactly.
And vice
Most
versa.
of them don't. And men don't either. Men, listen, When I was with my ex, I could be inside picking up some food, and he could be outside waiting for me to come out. And it could be a dude inside the restaurant trying to holler at me.
Yeah.
Like he right there
Yeah.
in the window. I'm sitting up here telling you, I got a man. I'm good. You know, I'm married. You know, he's sitting right out there. You can't have no friends. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I don't understand that. Somebody explain that shit to me right now.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I want to know.
He hit you with that. What was the dude name? The the prison booty guy. He liked you. He wanted you. He was trying the easy way. So with that one, you know, some people don't take no for an answer, right? They see you, they want you, they like, I ain't taking no. I gotta have
do
it.
what you will.
Right.
Borderline disrespectful.
It is, but
you know what? It's up to me in that situation to check your ass.
But if you did let them in and they gave you some sex, it'd probably be some disrespectful sex too.
So your bitch, you don't do it like this. Well, you leave or not, you gotta adjust your wig and shit.
Ah, damn.
Yeah. That's that sex where you be at home like, woof.
DK.
Lord.
Yeah, you DK all right.
I don't know.
Like,
there's a lot of comments.
Well, nah, they ain't really. So disrespect. So BT talking about disrespectful sex can't be lit.
It can be.
He can't lie. Whatever.
It can be. But you can also have disrespectful sex with your partner.
Yeah.
Well, not so much as in disrespectful, but you can have some freaky ass sex with your partner if you just know that if you know they limits, if they're willing to allow you to go the extra mile. Well, shit, just get them some fucking liquor in their system.
See, you always trying to make liquor the answer. See, hey, liquor's not always the answer.
I don't know. I've heard Henny make you do some things.
You know, they say anything possible, but I mean, I'm not even gonna. I can't subscribe to that.
I don't know because I don't drink Henny.
I can't do the Henny.
Hey, I'm a brown man, so Henny, whiskey, Crown.
I feel like if a woman is drinking Henny, she got hair on her chest. Like,
If I meet a woman,
there, you drink Henny, more power to you.
Right.
But I done had a time where I didn't remember a goddamn thing. Not a motherfucking thing. And thank God I was with somebody who cared and gave a shit about me enough to hold my hair while I threw up in the truck, while I threw up in the Whataburger.
Nah, not Whataburger.
I mean, it was so many. And
Dang.
yeah, I threw up. And this what's crazy is at the time, I'm gonna go ahead and tell this little story.
Go ahead, tell that story.
At the time, I was sort of with my ex, but I think we was on a little break.
Okay.
And so during this time, I had went out with my other ex, and we was, you know, he is.
You was juggling back then.
He was a great, you know, drinker back then. Okay, I would probably say he still is.
Probably so.
Oh, and I mean, I went out with him, and they would just pass me everything.
Brown make you clown, white get you right, apparently.
And apparently, when I was walking out of the facility, I ain't gonna say what it was. I can't even remember what it was.
That's how messed up you was, yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, I walked out with my ex, you know, hand in hand, and supposedly my other ex walked in, and I just walked past him like I didn't even know him, but I did drop hands. That's how messed up I was. I'm not drinking the brown. I will never drink brown again.
Oh my!
Hey man.
I mean, I still don't remember my 27th birthday, so
brown.
I don't remember bits and pieces.
Don't do it.
Brown is a conversational piece.
No, it is not.
Yeah, like
it's a bad conversation.
Brown would have you starting a fight and then not realizing that you started the fight.
That'd be white, boy. No. It'd be people. It'd be so many people.
Some white.
I prefer white.
Patron. Give me some vodka. Give me some rum.
So when you talk about Patron, you're talking about doing shots. Okay, well, you're not talking about having cocktails.
You can have a drink with some Patron.
You're not talking about doing cocktails. You talking about let me
Patron
get
margarita.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on the rocks.
On the rocks.
With some sugar
You
on
not a
it.
frozen? You not a frozen one?
Nah,
Okay, you not.
I do both.
See,
I gotta have the on the rocks.
you know who you are. Do frozen. You know exactly who you are if you watching. That's all I'm saying.
But
Every
yeah,
time we go in this motherfucker, it's just frozen.
get some liquor in their system, and you never know. It might just be a really good night.
Nah. See, he say turn them into somebody else.
Oh God.
And then see, Annie, you too hood.
And you see Casamigos.
Yeah, Casamigos.
Now see, I just
I don't
started
even-
drinking Casamigos, and I had like 2 Casamigo margaritas one night on the rocks. And I tell you what, I said if I had one more of these motherfuckers, it might be a Henny night. I can't.
I've had
Henny night.
Casamigos.
Oh.
It had me feeling a certain type of way.
I've had
I said, she put too
Casamigos.
much in there.
It don't.
That's because your liver used to brown.
No, I mean, no, because I actually prefer the rocks tequila, Terramana. It's actually pretty good, pretty smooth. You know, I don't get hyped up behind what everybody's into.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I go to the bar right now, I probably will have something that ain't nobody had in a while. That's just me.
I'm still a Patron girl.
Yeah, I've always been a
See?
Patron girl. I'm a Ciroc girl. And that's mainly it. I don't need the other ones.
BT say Casamigos make him want to go home and stare at the walls. It sucks. See?
But see, y'all probably used to that Henny, that cognac, that
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
You know, I need that yak when I'm about to break that back. Yeah.
Oh God.
You know?
That's y'all with y'all brown. I can't
do it.
Now,
It
you know
burns when
what?
it goes down.
I think whatchamacallit just came out with brandy. Is it Stella Rose?
Stella is on the chart, okay?
Yeah. And
I went in there to buy some and
came
was a
out.
little, my feelings was hurt because Stella prices done went up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was
That
like,
brandy is about $30 a bottle, but it was sold out.
But that's a good brandy right there.
You know,
$30, you know.
I'm gonna have to try.
See, but you're gonna try that.
I'm gonna try because I like Stella. I like Stella.
Oh man, come on now.
Everything Stella I've had has been good to me.
I just stick with the wine.
See, hey, goddamn right, Brian. Let you know it's going down. Hello.
No.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, I'm going down to the toilet to throw up. That's what's gonna happen.
Just slide you some Brian. You be all right.
But anyway,
so if you really think about it, I think another one of the big falling outs about being married is talking about people acting single is not having those accountability conversations as far as like the money.
True.
So some people feel like, you know, you do joint accounts and, you know, there's complete transparency there.
That's
Some
not
people,
always true.
and I'm with you because I'm like, if you have your account, they have their account, you know, as long as the bills getting paid and everything's getting taken care of, nobody should be upset.
9 times out of 10, a woman got a backup account that you ain't gonna never know about.
See there?
You know what? In my last relationship, it was the opposite.
He had the bank account.
Yeah, he had accounts I ain't even know he had.
Cat be so in love, she just be whatever you want, baby. Whatever you want to do, baby.
Never again,
Tonight,
buddy.
I'll turn over. Okay. I'm gonna put the wig on tonight.
What color
Okay.
you want? Nah.
See Annie say, have you ladies tried the Taylor port yet?
You know what? I've been watching
don't even know
videos
what that
about
is.
that. And you know what? What is it? What is it, Annie? I need you to tell me before I buy it because I ain't trying to be messed up.
Nah, I don't even know what that is.
Kellen say him and his wife have a joint account and she spends it, it works for him. Yeah, he makes the money, she spends it. I mean, hey.
You know?
But that's like we said, what works for one household
there you go.
is not gonna work for the next one.
Yeah.
So, because that wouldn't work in my household.
Nah.
Like we can have that joint account that's for bills,
Mhm.
but then you have your account, I have my account as well, because I might want to go get, buy some bundles. But I mean, swipe that card. I don't want to hear, why you going to spend all this money on some damn hair? Yeah, on some damn hair.
Yeah.
So BT said, I remember when a friend offered me a punk ass 20 grand. I called him gay and went home to my gal sweet ass liquor. So 20 grand was actually pretty good when I used to drink. It's an actual liquor. They got a vodka. They got an infused. They had an infused vodka. They got a cognac infused vodka. It was like, yeah, it's And
that
then
ain't me because I don't know what
they were saying, Annie says that
good ass.
it's a good ass wine.
You know what?
Taylor.
Can you find it at Total Wine?
Right.
Because I will go buy it. What time they close?
Total Wine or
9 o'clock.
God damn.
You got to hurry up so we get about it.
Total Wine or Spitz.
It's sweet.
Either
it's
one.
Sweet. Oh,
and I love.
He must be talking about the 20
Wait a
grand.
minute. How much can you drink of it? Because I heard you couldn't drink too much of it.
Ain't nobody gonna answer that question.
Tell me. Because
We're gonna have to find
I can
out.
drink a whole bottle of Stella.
Oh yeah.
Stella ain't nothing but you know.
Yeah.
About 4 cups is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then emptied the
I
whole
don't
bottle.
feel nothing.
So back to the bank account, what's another good aspect of like married but moving single?
Married but moving single, I would have to say basically going out and you never take your significant other. Like, people are aware that you're married, but when you step out on the scene, you always by yourself. They never see your significant other with you, and you out there moving like you single.
Well, I mean, so here's the thing about that. I mean, they may not be a social person like that. Some people will marry an introvert, and then this person does not really aspire or subscribe to being going out. Huh?
You never take that introvert anywhere.
I mean, how many times are you gonna stick your hand in hot water before you know it's hot? So if you know this person, you've asked several times, you want to go? Nah, I'm stay home. Or, babe, you want to go? Nah, I'm good.
You know what? That goes back to vetting. When you meet somebody and you know this person is how this is, you know what you're getting into. You know what you're marrying into.
True.
You know this person is a socialite and they want to be out there and they like being out there and they're probably not going to change from that. It may dwindle down a little bit, but they're not going to just not do it anymore.
I agree.
You know what I mean? And if I'm a homebody, I'm probably going to always be a homebody.
Yep.
So, you're going to have to meet in the middle somewhere and you're going to have to be secure in what you have.
And that's the key word, secure.
Yeah.
Well, I thought of another word for home, right? Hoe is me.
Oh, wait a minute.
Homebody, hoe is me.
These damn words. Okay, so what's your take on somebody that's married or in a relationship and every time they're home, they put their phone face down?
That's old. Everybody know what that is. Like, that's not it. That's,
you cheating. You don't want me to see who calling
exactly. That's to me, especially if you're in a relationship and you doing that, you got something to hide.
You can't be in a relationship with me.
If we still giving advice in 2022 about people, now here's the other one. This why you iPhone users think y'all slick. Be putting your phone on D&D. Yeah. Anything we knew about that one. Hey, y'all better pick this game up. You better pick this game up.
I ain't got no
If
iPhone,
the
but
phone,
I know what the D&D is.
if that phone go on D&D, yeah, just know.
That. Like, if somebody gonna call, they gonna call. I don't have nothing to hide. So regardless, if I'm around the person that I talk to, and somebody call, I'm gonna answer.
I'm finna give you more free game right here. Pick your pen up, your pad, and take notes right here.
Don't
here
take
you go.
them notes.
Here you go. I'm finna tell you. 9 times out of 10, if a motherfucker got an iPhone, they have an iPad. and if they put that phone on D&D, that iPad is not on D&D. It will go right.
But I know because I have an iPhone and an iPad. Everything does not go to my iPad.
Oh, you did it like that. Okay, because I know some people.
My messages don't go to my iPad.
She did that deliberately. She did that. I just want you to know. I just want you to know that was a deliberate move.
It's not. So you just gotta know how to set your shit up.
Flipping the phone, she got is a habit. Now, look, I gotta co-sign it because it's dumb. Like if you honestly, let's keep it a buck. If your old lady got your phone, as fellas, and I'm talking to the fellas, if your old lady got your phone code, right? What's the whole premise of you walking in the house and turning the motherfucker over? You can't say it's habit. You know, and here's the other part about this. This is chess, not checkers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So who's to say that's the same code you gave her? You didn't change it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're now, it's a whole security thing now because she feels like she has the code. So why would she go looking? So I'm going to turn it over. Playing chess, not checkers, fam. That's all I'm saying.
But not even that. You can give her the code and still have certain apps on your phone to hide shit.
That is correct.
You know, these apps is old now. Like they are antiquated and, you know, they don't do what they supposed to do no more. All these updates and everything, you know, I don't use any.
Well, that's a good thing.
I don't have any. Yeah. I don't have anything to hide. Be like, you can't wake me up 3 o'clock in the morning. What the fuck is this? Four Kings podcast. What we got?
Bro, don't co-sign this shit, bro. That's bullshit, bro.
Why?
That's straight up bullshit, bro. That's straight up bullshit, bro. Hey, sometimes motherfuckers got habits, bro, because motherfuckers used to always try to go through my phone and it carried over to my marriage, bro. Other than that, bro, that shit bullshit, bro.
Well, Trey, you married now, so just going on. Hey, it's just like this.
Don't even matter. If she got my passcode, she can pick it up. If it's face down, face up, don't mean nothing, bro. She can pick that bitch up and go through it anytime she wants.
I would say this, but then I know who I'm talking to, so I got to use a whole nother scenario. Because the scenario, the scenario I was going to use was about pulling out. But anyway, so.
So you got jokes. So, boy, I tell you, hey, when I tell you my friends ain't shit, them motherfuckers ain't shit, bro. Swear to God, bro. Y'all niggas know too much business for me, bro. Fuck that shit.
Nah, you good. It's all love. But what I will say,
different.
What? The night be now, see, I'm gonna tell you like this. See, niggas come up with an excuse for anything.
I do flip it over.
The light be bright as hell, so you can't dim the light. Hey, come on now.
You can adjust it. There's a setting on your phone where you can adjust it.
Sometimes I will.
I don't know about these Androids, but shout out to iPhone because they have it to where you can adjust it.
This is a Samsung.
Hold on now. Okay, you're not gonna disrespect my Android family like that.
I'm just saying.
Cause y'all iPhone users.
That's still an Android.
You got what? Thank you, Samsung for life, baby.
It is the upper echelons of Androids. And if you want to say, oh God, we're gonna talk about how the iPhone is switching over to the USB-C charge port, which was the Android first. We're gonna talk about the fact that the iPhone also got Android parts in it.
And it's still better than Android.
It can't be better for Android if you're using the shit that was in Android.
We talking about we talking about these bullshit ass phones. Look.
Well, cheating in these bullshit ass phones actually go hand in hand because motherfuckers still be getting caught. So.
That's true.
But my thing is, if you married, what the fuck you want to go through your significant other phone for?
Because the motherfucker might be cheating.
What's the point? What's the point of having a marriage if you think the motherfucker cheating?
Because you never know. Sometimes the marriages be beneficial.
There's just too much of what everybody else got to say about their shit. So then they start bringing in that shit to their shit. When you supposed to be in tune with your goddamn partner.
So what I will say is Jamie did make a good point as far as the financials playing a role in it, people being married and acting single. Mm-hmm. So let's say one partner makes a significant amount of money and makes it's like way more significant than their partner, right? They're reaping the benefits of this person making this money. They having to go work for it. I know somebody who is a millionaire. You know, I'm not gonna disclose the identity. And they on their second marriage, but the first marriage that they was in, the wife was out taking trips and shit, and he was out working. And, you know, taking her girls to the Rockets games and shit like that.
Bitch, while I'm at work.
While he at work.
Oh, hell no.
That's what I'm saying. Married, acting single. And you see why they ended up getting divorced.
First off, you taking your damn friends to the Rockets game on my dime?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. But wait, was there communication involved in that? Or
he
was just doing the shit while he was at work?
He was at work. He was at work, and he'll look up, damn, Rockets?
That's what you call and be like, bitch.
Hey. And at that point, it's like, you can't stop it because
yeah, but see, I think
y'all are married at that point.
Marry.
Huh?
No, he knew who she was when he married her.
To a degree, I say.
And see, in that case, that's where you would have to take that person off your bank account.
Can't do that. Because see, now here's the other part about that. In order to be able to take somebody
off, you can't do that. I agree with that. I take all the cards away.
You can't.
Why you can't?
Because do you know, in order to be able to come off the bank account, you got to be there in person with the other person?
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go open
another one. There you go. And do you think
because I wasn't even married to mine, and the account that we had together, we both had to be present in order for that motherfucker to be closed.
There you go. So you think
they're
gonna show up,
but they don't have no more money in it.
Oh yeah.
They're not gonna let you with
I'm not gonna withdraw all of it.
Yeah.
But bitch, you ain't about to be taking you and your little regular ass friends to the Rockets game on my dime no more.
Man, look.
Exactly. I mean, you can't stop the funds from getting entered into that motherfucker though. If you the breadwinner.
I said $5 to that checking account.
Okay.
Here you go, bitch. $5.
Well, I will say this. When they were going through the divorce, he learned how to move some money around. He like the white folks.
He should have. He should have.
Hey, smart man. So
because I know she was trying to clean house in that divorce.
She did. So she ended up making him pay for her legal expenses. She did get she got a portion of some money here and there, and then after that.
But see, that's what motherfuckers nowadays get married for the bank account.
But that's what we're saying, though, Tree. Married and acting single, right?
Oh, okay.
You know
I came in the show kind of late, man.
You good? The title. That's why I say reading the fundamental. The title is right there, Tree. It right there.
He should have married somebody who's trying to
invest. But see, that's more on the lines of getting married and using your partner. That ain't married and acting single.
Well, no, so here's the thing. Some people look at people being married and acting single are looking for an opportunity to take advantage of a situation, just in general. They're not looking for it to be a teamwork situation. It's just, what can I get out of this? Or how can I come up? Right?
So then when the nigga start asking what you bring to the table, that type of goddamn person.
Exactly. So like, if I know you don't want to go out, and instead of embracing the fact that you don't want to go out and doing stuff at home with you, I continue to go out. That's married acting single. It's okay to go out every now and again and still do something for you. Because as a man, I'll say this, and as a parent, you got to take some adult me time. And when I mean adult me time, like something that you want to do that interests you and it's just solely just for you, whether it be as a man, if it's just you want to just go to the bar and eat all the free peanuts in there and watch the football game and just having complete solitude. If you want to go spend $40 on whatever $40 gonna get you, I'm just leaving it open. $40 can get you a little something these days. It ain't gonna get you a whole lot of nothing.
How you explain that to a person who likes to do this shit and they partner be stuck at home all the time?
But that's what we just said.
Or be at home all the time.
That's what we said, Tree. If you gon'
what if that's their me time and they not acting like single though?
Y'all have that understanding.
Exactly, the understanding.
Okay.
Because what are you doing to try to bridge that gap, right? Like, if you know that this is that I'm not a outgoing person, so I'm gonna go out here and there because this is what I'm interested in, but we're gonna find stuff to do in the house to figure out a way for us to spend that quality time and still remain connected.
It don't necessarily have to be in the house.
Sounds
You
good.
can take her to the park on a picnic.
Right.
Take her on the beach on a picnic. You know, it's different things that you could do for somebody who don't like to be in them streets.
That's
But-
like
but
I had
she-
somebody to ask me like, what type of dates do I like? I don't like your average type dates. Like, motherfucker, take me to the
Mhm.
museum.
I can answer the question.
Mm.
Free.
No, it ain't gotta be
Free.
free.
And she ain't got to pay nothing. Oh, she in that thing.
Like,
Free.
you know, let's go to the museum. Let's go to the zoo. Shit like that.
Well, that stuff ain't free no more.
I got a
Mm.
question for the ladies real quick. So what did y'all feel about Mr. Samuels, Kevin Samuels? How he used to go hard on women. How y'all feel about that man?
That was always his opinion.
I wouldn't
It
even
was
say.
always
He's entitled to his opinion.
Yeah.
The same way I'm entitled to my opinion.
So what I would say, even though it wasn't asked of me, I have to represent for the fellas.
go ahead, brother.
And what I'm gonna say is that he was not just giving opinion; he was giving facts. That boy was dropping sauce on so many different levels. Now, what I would say
Right.
is that Marlon Wayne said it the best: is that all medicine don't always taste good, but it's good for you. So what he was doing wasn't necessarily it wasn't taken in so well and wasn't received by everybody. But when you get down
That was
to
definitely some gems.
he was dropping some gems. And so I'm like this, look, you may not necessarily agree with everything that he said, but if you can take away some context of what he said and find some validity and truth in what he said, I guarantee if you applied it in your regular life, you probably be further ahead where you are now from versus just saying, nah, he's all fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because he definitely could be harsh, you know, with his delivery. So, you know, you just have to edit it and, you know, really listen to what he, you know, what he's saying on whatever topic he's talking about or he was talking about.
I think for me, it was just when he would call females Big Shirley.
Big Shirley.
Like,
Hey.
that's what did it for me. I was
So
like,
y'all have a
wow,
good one.
okay.
I'm gonna get back on the line.
All right, Tree. Appreciate it. Ain't nothing wrong with calling women Big Shirley.
It's a lot wrong.
Ain't nothing wrong.
Which Big Shirley? Is
You
it
know
the Big
exactly who
Shirley
you're
from
talking about.
Morton that you couldn't see her face? All you seen was her shoulders and her chest and her hands?
That's exactly what he talking about. He talking about Big Shirley. But he talking about women who be like, so how old are you? Guess. Ma'am, how old are you? Take a guess. Click. Bitch, I don't have time. He ain't say bitch. He was like, call my phone, acting.
That's a big guess.
Yeah, she probably was a Big Shirley. Yeah, okay. I get it.
Still kind of rude.
Yeah.
Let's see. JP, what up, JP? He said, I like to role play, like act like strangers and meet at a bar, then have a one-night stand at a hotel, then leave $40 on the nightstand.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's your wife and that's what y'all do. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yes, it keeps
It keeps it spicy.
right. Because I can actually say in the relationship that I was in, we would role play sometimes. Like one instance, he was taking a trash out. I went out on the patio and I was just standing there. And he was like, "Oh, hey." I was like, "Hey, neighbor. Like, you want to come up?" It was just us role playing, and that was the best night ever. Yeah.
Let me just say,
It was
in
real
the
good.
defense of that, that's some sick ass shit is what that is. That's some old porno shit. You seen that storyline.
But it's role playing, and it was fun. It was different.
Oh, I'm sorry. You fixed the sink, and I have no way to pay you. How about I pay you in?
Some cops and robber type stuff, you know, or you breaking in. Oh my God, no, be careful. That hurts, you know. Yeah. My husband's on the way. Oh, shut up, bitch. You know.
Damn. See, that's pretty aggressive.
Damn.
It's pretty disrespectful there, eh? Hey, that's that foot on your neck type shit, huh?
You know, he the robber and I'm the innocent homeowner. Yeah. Or, you know, vice versa.
Start role playing me
Might be
like
the robber.
start role playing as the accountant in the goddamn. Yes, ma'am, your numbers are all the way just fucked up.
Let me adjust those.
So we're gonna have to do something about these numbers. Come here, I'm gonna go line by line.
Okay, yes, but you gotta keep it exciting. Shit.
Around there talking about, and then somebody let me find out. See, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Somebody went to church on you real quick. We're talking about neighbor. Hey neighbor. Oh hell no. Turn to your neighbor. Yeah.
Touch your neighbor. All right, neighbor. How you doing? Yes.
JP said he was a 1980 pizza man. If this, wait, hold on. I had to go back. I done did the 1980 pizza porno thing. He talking about he came with the pizza.
Yeah, you know what?
Ain't nothing like sex and food. Cause you be hungry afterwards. Want some juice? I can make some juice.
So you know what? Married and acting single can have a double entendre now. So in the fact of being married but still keeping that single passion alive, because you know a lot of the fire goes out when you get married because you become so succumb to the redundancy and the complacency and the routine. And you know what I'm saying? So now maybe you should be acting a little single sometime. I mean, in the mindset of Jamie over here with this role playing.
Well,
Come in the house.
That's different.
Come in the house all oiled up and shit. We're like, hola, me llamo es rico suave. Them boys ain't know my Espanol was that good, did they?
It could be a date where, like he said, y'all at the bar, y'all meet up. You drive your car, she drive her car, or vice versa. Y'all meet there, and whatever happens.
I'm just gonna be rico
a nice
suave.
Hotel with a nice bar, and
right?
Y'all just go up to,
Nah, I'm gonna stick to the rico suave. I like that.
I'm only here for one night. Let's see what happens.
You know that here for one night never works out in real life. You know that it never just because she don't never want to give it up. I ain't never, that one night. I never been able to do that.
Like you said, leave the $40 in a thank you card.
Look, see BT around the time I say, hey, soy Raimundo. Hey. Mommy.
I can't.
Pinocha Grande.
Be like, where you get that oil from? It better not be my oil.
Okay.
It costs a lot.
What oil are you talking about?
I like the Victoria's Secret's coconut oil.
Oh yeah, just go ahead and get the coconut oil, rub it on it. Hola.
I'm not getting no Victoria's Secret. You can get that coconut oil that's in that cabinet.
Hola, senora.
That organics. That's what you can get.
Como se dice?
Oh God.
Oil.
I don't think that
is giving me the men that
creepy vibes.
Yeah, when we went on the cruise, when we stopped in Progresso.
Oh well, no, they was just like overly like
they were
pervish.
They
were
like brown sugar baby, and I was like, brown sugar baby, what the hell?
That's the only word.
We need to work on our black and brown relations.
But one of them did say, he was like, you want a Mexican boyfriend? I was like, no, I'm good, thank you.
He say, no, only for the night.
It's like, thank you though, I'm all right. But yeah, y'all stop being out here married acting like y'all single.
Unless you married and acting single in the house.
With your partner.
Like,
yeah. That's the only time. That's the only time. If y'all got a whole little role play thing going on.
I mean, role playing might work.
That's the only time y'all should be acting.
Nah, so
married.
This nigga JP. So I forgot to mention. I want the 40 back. That was that was the prop for the role. We got bills to pay and we spending money. Hey, I'm with you. I'm with you, JP.
All right.
You can put some Monopoly money up there.
Yeah.
It don't hit the same though if you use Monopoly money though. Like, can you?
That's true.
Could you honestly? Okay, so
I mean, if you did a great job, you can have the 40 back. I don't need that 40.
Like, could you imagine if she was gonna be like, "I'm Ginger tonight. Welcome to the stage, ladies and gentlemen. We have Ginger," and then she's on the and then you bust out Monopoly money.
I'm making it rain on you.
You know, if you don't mind the Monopoly money,
it don't.
But that might be all they got.
It don't hit the same.
Just got to make sure you put it back in the kids' game afterwards.
Yeah.
Fuck around, go get some of that Usher money.
Just don't use no oil if y'all using the baby's board games money, okay?
Okay.
Because it's gonna come back and it's gonna be oily.
Or
it's gonna stick to your body.
But speaking of that, it's actually other things that you can do in the household if you are in a relationship with somebody that's a homebody. Get the what's that damn game where you gotta spin it and put your hand on it?
Oh, Twister.
Yeah, get the Twister game, put some oil on the damn
Oh,
thing.
they been said, yeah, they been doing that. And then BT talking about
you might mess up some stuff, but
we're back to the Monopoly thing, talking about fuck around, throw the silver shoe.
I mean, hey, you gotta make it work.
Yeah.
Hey, what we got a minute? Can I get a hashtag justice for Taylor McCowan? Everybody in the comments, justice for Taylor McCowan. But man, that I mean, I get it. You know, you just want to be married, but act single in the correct way.
Yeah.
Not single in the incorrect way. So that don't mean go creating a ghost account and following your person, your partner around.
Then be single.
No, you can be single and be married in the way that we talking about. I like the way we gave it that new spin.
That's correct.
You know, because it ain't got to necessarily be single, like for real. Like I'm out in these streets. It could be like we role playing. I kind of like that. You know? I just can't take the role playing serious.
Y'all both got to be on the same page.
That's because you're goofy.
Very much so.
You gonna mess it up.
I would. Yeah. I'd be the one messing it up. Yeah. I'd come in the house and I'd have to take it to the extreme. Have a whole wig on and everything.
Oh God, you know? It don't have to go that extreme.
I'd have to be like damn near Ike Turner-ish, if you will.
Why it gotta be Ike?
I was thinking in my head that's what you was about to say.
Eat the cake in me. Goddamn it. Sing that motherfucker right.
That's that is giving me flashbacks to the movies and you might get hit. You might get hit like he did in that limo.
Oh.
That man's like, find your ass.
Sex dice. Yeah, that could be cool.
You know, and they even got the sex coupons.
They've been having sex dice around for about 20 years now.
They got the card games. Yeah.
All right. I'm with you.
It's a lot of things.
Appreciate it, Kay.
If it's not spicy in the bedroom, get on Amazon. You're going to find some shit.
Yeah. They got a lot of shit on Amazon.
Got some shit you can hang from the door. But just make sure.
There you go. Come on now. Come on.
Just make sure it's the proper equipment and that your partner is comfortable.
Not only that, make sure your goddamn door frame can handle that shit.
Test it out.
Y'all up here going to town and
they sliding down the damn hall. Just make sure it works.
Ended up with injuries and shit.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, yo. Real quick. Everybody go out and vote. This is a real big time. We got to vote because,
early voting has started.
It has started. Voting will commence November the 8th. So we got all the way to the 8th. But you want to get in and make your vote count.
Please.
If you can vote. Don't be like Florida now.
If you don't vote, I don't want to hear shit you got to say.
Right.
Because it was them niggas in Florida that they was starting to round them up talking about voter fraud. I'm like, how the fuck? they going to serve them no warrant. They like, well, what's going on? Well, we don't even know. Well, how the fuck you?
And if your child is of age to vote, take your child. Explain
Get them registered.
To your child why it's important for them to vote. Because I just literally had to explain it to mine. He knew he was registered to vote, but he really did not understand the importance.
I honestly feel like our judges are probably going to go Republican. And then we'll probably end up with Beto as the governor. So it's going to be a constant
back and forth.
There you go.
I mean, I felt like that too when it came to the judges because of all the stuff that's been going on. Like, it's just a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, too many people getting bonds.
Right.
So I mean, that's really what's going to drive that out because a lot of people got in on a straight ticket. I mean, there's going to be some vote. I'm not going to straight ticket vote, but I ain't like them. I definitely ain't voting for them two hoe ass commissioners that didn't show up to the meeting yesterday. to vote on the damn county budget.
I
And
don't know who they are.
I will talk offline because I can't,
Yeah.
So,
Don't want
but
nobody
yeah,
to say, well, yeah, they persuaded me.
yeah, there
No,
you
we ain't
go.
persuaded shit.
So, but yeah, they didn't show up purposely because they needed them to vote. And what they did was they didn't show up, so they had deadlocked the vote on the budget for Harris County. So now a lot of officers won't get those raises. They won't be able to go out and fund more police officers. It's a whole nightmare. It's a whole shit show.
Give me the names of them.
Yeah, I'm not voting for them. So, in fact, well, fuck it. I'll just go ahead and tell you.
No, we're going to talk about that offline.
Yeah, just talk about it offline.
All right, so y'all have been great. Make sure you tune in next week.
Thank y'all so much.
Hopefully the full crew will be here.
Yeah.
And like, subscribe, share. Y'all can even send some donations to the Cash App. We also take EBT if y'all would like to donate.
Some snacks.
Some snacks.
Ooh,
some water.
It's thick nigga season right now.
Yeah.
I'm winning.
Ain't no more cuffing. You should already be past the application process. You should be up for, the job or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tom Ramsey and Jack Cagle.
Don't come knock on this door though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's Halloween next week. I might
31st on Monday.
Nah, today would have been the day to wear the costumes and everything.
That is true.
Damn.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wear no costume.
My
costume is not appropriate, so
I definitely wanted to see it then.
No, it's not appropriate. I damn near every year I always say I'm gonna go as a schoolgirl.
I can imagine. I just be wanting to see. I'm like that person that be if I ever was involved in a situation where it was a whole bunch of women and they was getting down, I'd be sitting there with a sandwich. I just want to see. I ain't even gonna y'all good. Y'all ain't even gotta come over here. I'm just it's a wonderful sight. Look, I didn't even drop the tear. Okay. All right.
Thank you, BT, for dropping that hashtag.
Appreciate it, BT.
For the Cash App. But yeah, like, subscribe, share. And once again, hashtag justice for Taylor McCowan.
All right. Four Kings Podcast, ENT. Lovely episode this week. We out. Oh, wait. I can't. Hold on. In life, don't go where you're tolerated, go where you're elevated and celebrated. Four Kings Podcast, ENT. We're out.